Hello everybody, this is Mr. Momobot, and welcome to my video. Today I want to talk about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is of course the new game that's hopefully coming out, hopefully in March. That would be nice. Either way, I want to talk about some of the game mechanics, or possibly what it might be like. I guess it's a theory. I don't really know how to describe it. Just wanted to talk about it. So, thought I would do this before the whole Nintendo, I guess, Switch reveal or whatever. This on the 12th, and that's my dog barking. So yeah, I want to do this before then, just because I want to get my opinion out there before we learn all the stuff about it. Of course, that's assuming we learn everything about it. I doubt we will, and maybe it's a good thing we won't if that happens. But most likely, they're going to have a lot of stuff about Breath of the Wild. And hopefully they reveal a lot of cool stuff for the Switch. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to watch Spawn Wave. That's another YouTuber. If you don't know him, I would suggest you could check him out. Maybe I'll put a description, put a link in the description for him. He's a pretty cool guy. I'll probably watch a stream of their stream. And also after the 12th, they're going to have a Nintendo Treehouse Live with, I guess, they're going to talk about the games and stuff they reveal and other stuff. So, that's after the, that's on the 13th. So, it'll all be interesting. It's only a few days away. This week has been feeling kind of long because of this whole thing. But, yeah. Either way, let's get to Breath of the Wild. So, let's see. What do I want to talk about first? Well, first of all, I guess, is Majora's Mask. I have just now started playing, basically like a few days ago, started playing Majora's Mask for the very first time. Because we never played it on the N64. And hell, I didn't even play Ocarina fully when we had it on the N64. Ocarina of Time. So I didn't even play that. It was my brother that played that. I think he finished the game. Yeah, he definitely did. Because he fought Ganon and stuff. But definitely when I replayed it on the DS, it was very different from what I remember. But I'm so glad I got to play it again, or at all, because I really haven't. So that's an experience worth playing through. Now, on to Majora's Mask, and it's kind of hard. I mean, this time I vowed, basically, to not look up any videos or walkthroughs. I did for Ocarina of Time, admittedly. Ironically, it was for little things that were kind of annoying that I didn't really need a walkthrough, but I needed one. Whatever. The only thing I've looked up for Majora's Mask so far is that there's a code number you have to remember near the beginning of the game, and I thought I had lost it because they told me once, and they said, if you don't remember it, you can't get it back, or whatever. I had to do a whole mission basically around it, and then when I accidentally exited the little speech bubble, ugh, my heart sank. But then I found out apparently that some kids around the Termina place knows the code, and plus it's in my notes apparently. So yeah, that's the only thing I've looked up so far. I'm determined to play this without too much help. Maybe from the Sheikah Stones, but they weren't very helpful. I only used it once now, and it wasn't helpful. Funny. Either way, definitely people keep talking about how great Majora's Mask is, even compared to Ocarina. Some say Ocarina is better. I can't blame them. I mean, all the interactions I've had with the characters and stuff have been really cool and pretty thorough, very in-depth. I'm a little surprised, actually. And I'm hoping Majora's Mask, with the whole, interaction with the characters and how they have seemingly their little daily lives, and they only come out certain times, and of course that's the basic stuff. I mean, there's quite a few things with these characters, and I'm hoping that in Breath of the Wild they bring back the depth of NPCs, NPC interaction basically, into Breath of the Wild, because it would obviously make everything feel, I mean, not just the wild itself, but the people in it. It would feel real, or good, anyway. Not real. Something. Really good. Also, one of the things that kind of supports this, though, kind of, is Nintendo showed, or the Legend of Zelda Facebook page showed a picture with this character that has a giant backpack on him, and it looks like a beetle. And in fact, this character could be Beetle from the past games, like Skyward Sword and Wind Waker, probably the ones that everyone remembers him in. He's obviously a traveling merchant dude. In Wind Waker, he would go around in his own boat, and he would usually hang around in right next to important islands. So, yeah. He wasn't usually out in the middle of random ocean, just, randomness. He was always parked near, or he would move around there, but he was usually parked near something important, or just islands or structures. So, I'm hoping that it's basically going to be the same thing. But, one, it'll be nice if he actually does show up in random areas you wouldn't think of, instead of just near towns and stuff, which would actually have stores, probably, which would make him kind of useless unless he has something important that you need. But that's why I think he's going to show up in random areas and near certain areas that don't have stores. So that'll be cool. One other character I would like to bring up is something in Far Cry 4, actually. There's a traveling merchant guy with a large backpack, and that, well, shows up randomly. Like, sometimes you might encounter him just on near a road, near a place you ironically can actually buy stuff, so it kind of makes him pointless, like I was just explaining. But that the beetle picture reminds me of the guy from Far Cry 4, and I'm hoping that's what they're going to do with Beetle. Make it where he's traveling around the land. Another character I would like to bring up is Cass, that Rito, which I'm going to call it a Rito. I don't know why everyone keeps saying, oh, it can't be a Rito because he doesn't look like the ones from Wind Waker. To me, it just looks like a Rito that's maybe in the transition from Zora's to Wind Waker, or maybe they're devolving into more birdie characters. I don't know. I think they're Rito, maybe a different rendition of Rito. Either way, they're really cool looking so far. But Cass is a traveling minstrel, supposedly. That's what Bill said, and or I think it was Bill, might have been someone else, in their little game, Nintendo's little gameplay video of that new area in Breath of the Wild. So obviously, I think we're gonna see Cass in different areas to give you hints about where to find, I guess, something important. It could be the temples, but who knows? Either way, I really want to see him actually move around instead of just you finding him randomly playing his accordion, which is really cool that he has accordion, by the way. I hope we get to see him fly away after you finish the temple or something, or whatever, because then it will make it actually feel like he's traveling instead of just kind of duplicates of him everywhere, which is probably how they would do it, but you know, it would maybe make it feel more, well, cool and fluid and natural. So yeah, I'm hoping that's what they're going to do with Breath of the Wild. It wouldn't be too surprising to me if that's what they are going to do, because that seems like a huge jump from what they've been doing recently. I mean, it's not too different from, like, again, Majora's Mask and other stuff, but, I mean, for a Zelda game, they're combining all sorts of aspects, like the stamina meter, which is from Skyward Sword, and I don't think it's in any other ones. If anyone knows of a Zelda game with a stamina bar in it that isn't Skyward Sword, please let me know, because I can't think of one. Anyway, and then there's other stuff that are from the other games. Some locations, like the Great Bridge of Hylia, which I'm so excited about exploring those places again, which seems to be just like ruins of the original locations that we've played in already, which is very interesting. I agree with some of the people online that I can't remember their names, that in terms of the timeline, I think it's the whole unification thing, where all three of the timeline splits finally combine back into one timeline. That's what it looks like to me too, because I mean, it has elements from all three timelines. Mostly just because of the references, like the cool rocks, the locations, and some of the items you could find. Either way, super excited about this. That's basically all I have to say about this. I just wanted to contribute something to this, because I've gotten into this more than ever, because I've never done this with I've never looked up all the theories, all the predictions, though mostly it's the theories I watch, with a Zelda game. And I'm kind of worried about that. Usually, I don't look at anything on a Zelda game, and it just comes out. Like A Link Between Worlds. I've basically finished that. That's on my brother's DS, because he bought that digitally. But, yeah, I just haven't beaten the final boss. Either way, I don't know why I'm just doing it now. I mean, that's what my brother did for Skyward Sword. He was so excited about it. I think he kept up with it. And some of the story is spoiled for him because he looked at the manual, because I think we bought that before the game came out, or before we got it anyway. It kind of spoiled it on for him. So I'm hoping it won't be the same for me, because, or us in general, because he's been looking into the theories probably, at least a few. But I definitely know I have never done this before, and I'm just hoping I won't have too much expectations, or like I won't be too disappointed, because I'm not sure what the game's gonna be like. And, well, yeah. I mean, I've always just played the Zelda games whenever they come out, or after they come out. Like these. I've never played Majora's Mask. My brother was gonna have to play it after I'm done. He's currently playing the Ocarina of Time, which is really cool. But, yeah, I hope I'm not disappointed. It's probably also, I've probably been looking into it more because also, you know, the Switch is coming out around the same time. It has to be about the same time. But the two new things, really awesome two new things from Nintendo. And I'm assuming that's why I've been looking into it more than usual with a Zelda game. So, yeah. Also, just want to point this out. I got my first amiibo, which is the Wolfling from Twilight Princess. I ordered this from GameStop. And, yeah. So I'm going to have Wolfling travel around. I'm not sure if he's going to have full hearts or not, because someone had it before I got it, so... I didn't get the Twilight Princess HD because, ironically, around the time I wanted to get this, I was actually playing the original Twilight Princess on the Wii, or the Wii U, technically, because I'm playing the emulator or whatever. Or emulation, that's what the Wii U is doing. But, so I didn't want to have to buy Twilight Princess HD since I just played it, which is probably why I shouldn't have played it yet, so we could just get the HD version. Well, whatever. I won't mind having a three-hearted Wolflink because he's more like a nice little novelty in the game. And with him having 3 hearts only, he's going to be useful for foraging and stuff, but not really combat and stuff. So it's not like it's going to be OP or anything. Also, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Wolflink. In one of the trailers, I think it was the newest one, there's a dog in one of the shots. And I have a theory that you can also befriend dogs, just like how you can catch or ride horses and name them. I'm gonna name my horse after a character from Princess Mononoke, but I have a feeling that they're gonna allow the whole dog thing to be in the game, which makes Wolflink kind of pointless. But it's Wolflink. He's probably bigger than the other dogs, and it's Wolflink. So, and you can order him anytime you want. Not that you probably won't be able to call your dog anytime you want, but yeah, that's just a thing I noticed. I have a feeling that's gonna be a thing. I wonder how many animals we'll be able to tame or befriend in Breath of the Wild. I hope at least a few. That would be cool. Either way, I guess that's all I have to say about this. Definitely I've been enjoying watching everyone make theories and stuff. Spawn Wave, though he hasn't really made too many theories, he's just done news. But Commonwealth, Zeltic, all those people, they're awesome people. And, yeah. So, comment below, tell me what you guys think about my idea, and present your own ideas, obviously. And watch all the people that I'm going to put in the description, because they're awesome. I shall see you guys in another video.